Good morning, everybody. It's Ramona. Welcome back to another Cookalong. Today we're going to try this muffin hack, if you will call it that. My friend Tracy posted this on her Facebook group, and supposedly you can make pumpkin muffins with only one box of cake mix and 1 can of pumpkin, and this is 14 ounces. No oil, no eggs, no butter, no nothing. That's it. The pumpkin and the cake mix, and that's it. It's like, oh, that sounds really easy. I'm going to give that a try. But you know what? I'm going to add some pumpkin pie spice because I already have it anyway because I put it in my oatmeal. I like steel cut oats. So anyway, I'm thinking, well, just a second now. I bet I could just kind of switch something out and do it this way. And so I bought a spice cake mix with the pumpkin. So that's what we're going to do, just 2 ingredients only, and we'll see how this turns out. The only other thing I'm doing besides that little switcheroo is my friend Jane, I was telling her about it. She said, oh, I bet you could put like a little streusel topping or something on that. So I've got butter, brown sugar, and chopped pecans. I don't even know how to make this streusel. I'm just going to eyeball it and see how it goes. But anyway, and same with the muffins. I'm not sure how this is going to go either, but we're just going to give it a go. So let me open the cake mix and dump that, and then we will get situated with the camera. And I didn't pull out the big stand mixer for this. I think the hand mixer will do just fine. All right, so that should be good. My camera keeps, my iPad keeps, or your tripod keeps dropping in either one. Okay, so that's the spice cake mix, and then I'm just going to add in the pumpkin, and it kind of will lead you, I think, or to other hacks like with a can of with a cake mix and a can of fruit something or other, like cobblers or whatever. Okay. All right, it's gonna be noisy for a second. I'm just gonna turn on the mixer. See how this goes. So again, there's not gonna be any oil or butter or eggs. And I could have also added a few chopped pecans in here, couldn't I? I might just do that. So it is looking like a batter, obviously, and this is my favorite mixing bowl. It's been around a long time, and it just goes with me wherever I go. Several apartment moves in Houston, all the way up to Nova Scotia. And it's still here. So let me just scrape down the bowl. Give it another little mixaroo. Okay, it's a little bit thick. I'm not sure. Tastes good. Okay, so because I have some chopped pecans here for the streusel, I might just go ahead and add a few chopped pecans, I think. Maybe that many. I don't know how many that is. Maybe like 2 tablespoons or so. So I don't know how many muffins this is supposed to make. I have, sorry. I don't know how many muffins this is supposed to make. I just sprayed some cooking spray on 1 muffin pan. I think that's pretty sure it's going to be enough. Let me just get the leftover batter here off of this. Okay. The chef might want to lick those beaters later. Okay, so it is quite thick. I'm not sure. Whatever. I got my muffin pan here. Can you see it? Yes, you can. All right. So we are just going to go ahead and fill these muffin pans, and let me use my ice cream It was very funny. When my sisters were here helping me unpack, I have like different sizes of ice cream scoops or cookie scoops, whatever you want to call them. So they wanted to throw like at least one, maybe two of these away. You don't need three. What do you need three for? Well, this is for small cookies. This is for big cookies or muffins. And this is for ice cream. What is wrong with you? Of course. Doesn't everybody have at least three? All right. So let's see what happens here. I'm just kind of put roughly one of these scoops in. And then we'll make the strudel, or streusel, I guess, whatever you want to call it, topping. And I wasn't sure if I should, I'm still not sure if I should do that before or after it bakes, but we're going to try it before and see what happens. And actually, I'm going to melt this butter while I'm doing that. And I'll finish this. If this does work, it's super duper easy, that's for sure. No measuring. Just open a box of cake mix, open the pumpkin, and you're good to go. Just make a little one there. Okay. I feel like I kind of want to smooth them out or push them down a little bit. I don't know. All right, we're just going to go with that. Okay, now for this little streusel-y business. Make sure that you take the foil off your butter. Okay. So, let me push these to the side for a second. So, I've got some butter here, melted butter, and some pecans. I think that'll be enough. I used some, but I think that'll be enough. And some brown sugar. Now, the question is, what's the ratio? So I guess I'm just gonna start winging it here and see what happens. Put in some brown sugar. I'll put in these pecans. Give it a mix and see where we're at. It is kind of runny. Maybe I didn't need that much butter. Let me add a little bit more brown sugar and the rest of the pecans. But I feel like now it's going to be really too sweet with all that brown sugar. So anyway, maybe I'll just do half with this and half without. That's what I'll do, half and half. Because I don't want, if it doesn't work, I don't want to ruin the whole batch. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, let me do these ones over here since there's only 5 on this side. Okay. So I guess I'm just going to kind of do that kind of business. And if anybody has a good way to do this streusel thing that I'm attempting, please let me know. Because if this whole little 2-ingredient muffin thing works out, I'll probably do it again and give it to some friends. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave it at that, half on, half off. Okay, so I did preheat the oven to 350 degrees. These are supposed to go in for 20 minutes. So we will come back in 20 minutes and see what we've got cooking. All right, see you then. Okay, friends, we have waited about 15 minutes. After about 5 minutes, I took them out of the muffin pan and put them out here to cool. Clearly, some look more appetizing than others, but I guess it just kind of depends if you want that extra little crunchy streusel business. If you don't, then you don't have to. So let's just kind of break into one of these. They are very soft, and have a very obviously cake-like texture, but they're not too cakey for just 2 ingredients, pumpkin and cake mix. It looks pretty good. Let me just give it a little taste. Oh, it tastes good. Definitely like, oh, do you know what it tastes like? Very similar to, you used to get all the time, the Starbucks pumpkin bread. Ooh, it's very similar to that in texture and taste. Wow, that was really good. That's a good bite. Too many times on the way to work, I would stop for a venti mocha frappuccino, low fat, no whip, and I would use the extra calories, of course, for the pumpkin bread. Wow, that's really tasty. I'm impressed. So then these are the ones that I made. This, we'll call them streusel, but I mean, they're very buttery. I put in too much butter, but again, I was just kind of winging it. I didn't really know what to do. So if you know really how to make a good little topping business, let us know down below. But anyhow, so this is what these ones look like. And when I was taking them out of the pan, I mean, as I said, they were quite buttery, and you would still see some butter on the bottom. So I did put too much butter in them. So again, these, and I remember I did put a little few chopped pecans in here as well. So with the streusel. Oh, that's good too. It's very good. So either way you go, I think you're going to be fine. I would add less butter than I did, but again, I was just kind of winging it. But there was butter, brown sugar, and chopped pecans in the topping. But I'm going to make a cup of coffee, and since I have 2 muffins here that are open up, this will be my lunch, some coffee and muffins. So anyway, check it out. It was quite fun to do, and thanks to Tracy for sharing this little muffin hack with us. I'll see you soon. Bye.